the Cavs, we gotta let them know. And got it with a ship for me head. And got it with a ship for me head. Like the Cavs, we gotta let them know.
You are now locked in with Antoine Spivey. This is EnDaZone Sports.
Let's go.
What up? Happy Monday. Welcome to this episode of EnDaZone Sports with your boy Spivey and Kills, live on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Also live on YouTube. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button for more content like you're about to receive tonight, man. We got a hot show ready for y'all, man. We got some NBA talk. We got some football. Football is on the way. We about 8 Sundays away from opening day. Let's get it.
Sundays? Good Lord, that's a long Sunday. That seems like that's a long time away. 8 Sundays.
Yeah, that's about 2 months.
That's a long way.
Hey, listen, we got something to count down and look forward to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hope everybody had a great weekend, a great 4th of July weekend. We back for this Monday's episode, man. Again, appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. How was your 4th?
It was cool. I mean, I ate, some food, watched the fireworks, everything was cool, Got back safe. Huh?
Barbecue?
Yeah, I didn't. My dad did. I just came to eat. That's all. I ain't do nothing dirty.
Look, typical. You one of those.
What? I brung something though. I brung the beer, so I did something.
Not you say you brought the beer.
I brought the beer, so hey, everybody was happy, wasn't it?
Wow. What's up, man? You ready?
I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready to go.
Let's get right into it, man. Well, football season coming up. The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles ready to defend their throne, kind of like myself in a couple of leagues, ready to defend my championship this year. Just like the Eagles. But it's hard to go back to back. It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard. Not for me, but for some it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Which NFC team do you think can knock off the Eagles? Or if you want to, you can take a little step further. You know what I'm saying? Which NFL team you think can knock off the Eagles from repeating the season?
Okay. I want to say the NFC team that I'm looking into more is I want to see how Washington, the Commanders, with Jaden Daniels. I feel as though they upgraded their defense. They did a pretty good job of trying to update their other receiving core. They did get Debo in a trade, so that's an upgrade. It seems like they're going to Brian Robinson Jr. have to stay healthy, with Austin Eckler got to stay healthy. But I would like to see James Daniels in his second year and see what he becomes. I feel that in their own division, I think Washington can dethrone them. It depends on what the Eagles do. The Eagles lost a lot of people on defense, on the defensive side of the ball, but they still got Saquon. Let's see how Saquon comes back from touching the ball over 400 yards, over 400 times, and let's see can he at least get to where he almost got last year. But I'm gonna pick the Washington. I'm gonna put the Commanders in their division. I think the Commanders got a little bit better than the other teams. Minnesota might have to take a little, because we all know what's up with J.J. McCarthy, to see how he does. They did try to upgrade their running game with Jordan Mason to back up Aaron Jones, but we have to see with J.J. McCarthy. But I'm picking the Commanders.
As far as the Saquon Barkley thing, I think Saquon is going to be fine. I think as long as that offensive line stay the way they are now, it should be no problem for Saquon Barkley running the football and basically, in my opinion, may duplicate what he did last season. maybe he might get the record next season and finally make it.
Right.
But I'm not too much worried about Saquon Barkley. Of course, with any player, health is a main concern. So long as Saquon is healthy, I'm not too concerned about him running the football for the Eagles next season, especially behind that offensive line, which is probably the best in football. I do like the Commanders. I agree with you. Let's see Jaden Daniels, you know what I'm saying, how much he worked on his game and how much he progressed this season, going into the season after having a phenomenal rookie year. We seen the same thing with CJ Stroud, and then he come back and had that
sophomore jinx.
Slump jinx, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we don't see that in Jaden Daniels. Hopefully he come out and again is another player that we see elevate his game. Because he was, I was hearing some people last year talking about MVP.
For Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, the way he was playing. Yeah.
That was a little bit. What you talk about, and like in the beginning of the year,
man, he was balling all last season. For real. He balled all year.
He balled out, but he did have that little slump when he got injured with his rib cage that people was talking about when Bo Nix was coming along. How Bo Nix can overtake him as rookie of the year.
Still played though.
I know, but it wasn't like in the beginning of the year. He just had a little bump in the run. In that little span, when he got injured,
he got hurt and played the next game. So what little span is you talking about?
I'm talking about that little span when he wasn't playing well. He had a little, what you call that? That injury hindered him a little bit. But Jaden Daniels had a good year. We're gonna see.
You try to make a case for your boy Bo Nix. That's what you're doing right now.
No, Bo Nix did come on a little stronger at the tail end of the year when Jaden had his little slump. Jaden had a little slump now. When he got injured, Jaden had a little slump.
What you mean when he got injured, man? The dude played the next game.
He missed a game because of his ribs. Remember when he got injured with his ribs? He missed one game. He missed one game. Then came back.
Okay, let's say he did miss one game, came back. He still balled.
He had a little slump in the first 2 or 3 weeks before he came back. Look it up.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
And we gonna address it Friday. I definitely will.
Okay. We'll see. Watch.
I mean, I understand you try to make a case for your boy Bo Nix, but
no,
I do like Washington. I do agree with you. They did add on the defensive side of the football. They did add Debo in the mix with Jaden Daniels and Scary Terry. Hopefully, they could get their contract situation together. So, as you say, it won't be a disgruntled player out there. You know what I'm saying? Because of the contract situations. Let me ask you. You think a healthy Dallas, you know they say that NFC East is hard to repeat. Yeah, you just brought up the Washington Commanders. But a healthy Cowboys adding George Pickens to that team. Do you think they can get the Eagles a run?
I think what's going to happen with the Cowboys is one of two things. Is that George Pickens going to be one of them players that going to help or one of them players who going to destroy them? Either or. But I think with Brian Schottenheimer, I think he's going to try to run the ball a little bit more and see how that goes in the beginning of the year with Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and Jaden Blue. But I think towards the end, he's going to have to realize that he got two primary receivers that are good, CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. If Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb can form that magic they had like 2 years ago, that is what that defense is going to be tough because, Overshadow and Parson and Lawrence and all them boys, they can rush the passer, so their defense might be good, and they just got to get the running game on track, and Dak got to stay healthy. If Dak stay healthy, the Cowboys could be pushing for maybe the third spot on there, or maybe fight for against the Commanders. But also, we might not have to overlook the New York Giants too, because the Giants got really, really well on defense. They got 3 primary pass rushers on that team.
They did good. I like what they did.
Yeah, they got Jackson Dart as a quarterback. They went out and got Winston and
Russell Wilson.
And you know how Malik neighbors are. But they got them 3. They got Thibodeau. Who else? Damn, Thibodeau. The boy from Penn State. I forgot his name.
The one you wanted the Browns to draft.
Yeah. The dude from Penn State. And they got one more. Oh, and Kevin Burns. Or is that Kevin or Greg Burns? One of them Burns boy. Brian Burns. So yeah, so they got a good pass rush. So that division gonna be tight. So every year, it always been the Nets always been dethroned. So the Eagles gonna have to play really well. Saquon gonna have to beat Saquon. They're gonna have to throw the ball a little bit more to AJ Brown to make him a little bit more happier. Get Smith and Gardner involved. But they're gonna be a good division to watch this year.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely going to be a good division. NFC East. So we both in agreement. The Washington Commanders might be that one team that can really knock off the Eagles this upcoming football season. But that remains to be seen. They are the defending champions for a reason, and they still have that boy Saquon in the backfield.
Yeah, Saquon don't break down.
Okay, what?
If Saquon don't break down,
You silly. Let's talk some NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you taking? NBA edition. Your boy Paulie Paul, the truth.
The truth.
Who you got your name after? Paul.
Oh wow.
Pierce. I'm gonna name some players. Tell me, would you keep them over Paul Pierce? Let him go. You know how I go.
Okay.
Ray Allen.
I would have to. Ray Allen. I'm Ray Allen. Ray Allen career was a little bit better than Paul Pierce. You know, all-time leader in 3-point shooting. Help him win a ring.
No, all-time is he? No, Steph.
No, I'm talking about in the top 5. Okay. In the top 5. Okay. I think Steph beat him. You know, I think Steph beat him or Reggie Miller for the 3-point crown.
Yeah.
So top 5 in 3-point shooting. Was before he became a shooter, could get to the rim really wet with the Supersonics, and went to Miami and hit a big shot, a clutch shot to win them a chip. So I would have to go with Ray Allen.
Yeah, definitely Ray Allen for me. I like Paul Pierce. You know, when you got to name the truth, obviously you're doing something great. But
he was playing in Kansas too. So
yeah, Ray Allen was a Seattle Ray Allen, even Milwaukee Ray Allen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Boston Ray Allen, you know what I'm saying? He did his role and was still effective and a beast. But yeah, definitely give me Ray Allen. Indiana Pacers, healthy wise, Paul George.
I'm gonna have to go with the truth. I'm gonna have to go with Paul Pierce. The reason why I go with Paul Pierce played well, played the majority of the game, and Paul Pierce hit clutch shots for his team. And also Paul Pierce got a ring.
Yeah, I take Paul Pierce too. Unfortunately for Paul George, like the injuries really did a number on him as well. You say what?
No, I was reading the comments, yeah.
And so I'm gonna definitely have to go with Paul Pierce over that one. Kevin Love.
Paul Pierce. Even though Love, the Minnesota Love was banking on borderline Hall of Famer, when he got to Cleveland and got to Miami, now this thing with Kevin Love don't take nothing away from Kevin Love. Kevin Love help us win the title. But Paul Pierce, again, is one of them players that is clutch in situation, and Paul Pierce's career a little bit better than Kevin Love, if you look at the totality of their careers.
We in agreement again. Give me Paul Pierce. You know, Paul Pierce hit some big buckets. Kevin Love had some big moments in his career as well. People seem to forget against the Golden State Warriors in the finals. It started off with his defense. on Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Played excellent defense for Steph Curry to miss a shot. He got the championship as well. So do Paul Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Paul Pierce again. He got the truth. So and the truth on this one is he got it off of Kevin Love. Chris Bosh.
Another one. Another player.
Another
who
one. DJ Khaled.
Another player who had a great career, but his career is not like Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is on a franchise that won chips. When there were nobody there when he played with Antoine Walker and them, they still won a couple of games before Ray Allen and Rondo and all them came along, or Garnett came along. And Bosh won titles too. But if you look at their career, unfortunately, Bosh's career was short because of the blood clots. Yeah. But I would give me Paul Pierce again. Once again, Paul Pierce was clutch. Paul Pierce is a clutch shooter. So give me Paul Pierce in those times, but not taking away from Bosh. But Paul Pierce is better.
Yeah, I'm taking Paul Pierce too.
Hey, what's going on here? Something's going on. What the hell?
Say what?
We agreeing too much, man.
Yeah, too much. Everything you just said, I second that. Again, unfortunately, Chris Bosh had to end his short because of the blood clot, as you just touched on.
He made a lot of money too, so he
Bosh, Toronto Bosh, yeah. You know, Miami Bosh had some good moments, but Toronto Bosh, yeah. Paul Pierce, Reggie Miller.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go with shit. Reggie Miller is very, very underrated as a basketball player because people just look at Reggie Miller as a shooter, which he is once again an all-time great at three-point shooting. But once again, I'm going by their total of their careers. The tiebreaker with me would be
because Paul Pierce got a title. But hey, hold on. Ain't you the same when I say the titles don't always matter?
But all right, I'll put like this. I ain't gonna put the tiebreaker as the title. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say if I need a basket and I know who I wanted to get a basket for, I would probably go with Reggie Miller.
Okay, I was about to say.
So I'm gonna take Reggie Miller.
I was about to say, come on, Kels.
I'm gonna take Miller.
Yeah, I got Reggie Miller too. Damn, what's going on? I don't know. Reggie Miller. I mean, dead eye. You talk about a snipe. You know what I'm saying? With that different kind of form of his, the way the ball. Reggie Miller was a dog, and you know he'll take it to the rack on you if need be. Brandon Roy.
Oh, another guy whose career was shortened, but don't couple of years when Portland, when Brandon Roy was healthy, it was no other guard in the NBA who can handle him. But Paul Pierce, again, longevity outweighs the 2 or 3 years a great basketball player play. So I'm going to go with the truth. Brandon Roy was a beast.
Yeah, Paul Pierce. I give you that. And I like Brandon Roy.
I love Brandon Roy.
Who was on that team with him? With Bonzi Wells?
It was Bonzi, L.A., LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah.
They had some players on that team back in the day, and Brandon Roy was one of the. And the year he really got hurt, I think they was about to pick Dame. That would have been crazy,
man. I like Brandon Roy. Kawhi Leonard.
People are, I love Kawhi. I love Kawhi.
Yeah. Here you go, y'all.
I love Kawhi. Kawhi, San Antonio Kawhi. You got the Toronto Kawhi. Then you have the Clippers Kawhi. So I'm breaking down in 3 parts.
Oh, man.
All right. So the San Antonio Kawhi, they won championships. That was good. The Toronto, he showed that he was great in Toronto. Then comes the injury. But with all that said, I'm gonna have to go with Kawhi on this one. Even though Paul Pierce's career Scoring wise, it's better. He averaged more points than Kawhi. But if it was just a strictly, if I had to pick a team, I'd probably start my team with Kawhi.
You said Kawhi was. I mean, you said Paul Pierce was who than Kawhi?
He scored more points.
You said, oh yeah, you said he averaged more points.
Yeah, he averaged more points than Kawhi in his career. Paul Pierce in like 6 straight years averaged over 25 points a game in Boston.
That's a tough one. Paul Pierce, Kawhi.
It is a tough one, but if I was just strictly picking, if I could say Kawhi could have stayed injury free, and I look at their career wise and their talent wise, Kawhi got a little bit more talent than Paul Pierce.
Oh,
but once again, Pierce more clutch than Kawhi.
Kawhi playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
Kawhi can lock you up. Kawhi is clutch as well. Kawhi done hit some clutch shots.
Truth. She taking the truth.
I see. Dwayne Wade.
Hey, this is the biggest debate ever. And I love this debate because Paul Pierce sweat up and down his career is better than D-Wade.
Yeah.
But I like how Paul got that confidence, that real good confidence. But Dwayne Wade is the third best shooting guard in NBA history. Behind Mike and behind Kobe. And Reggie.
Stay behind Kobe and then Mike and then Wade. Thank you.
No, Kobe is you already know how they always talking about copycatting. That Kobe was the main copycatter of Jordan moves. You cannot copycat and be better than that man. So with that said, I'm going with Dewey Wade because Dewey Wade has shown his defensive prowess on the end. He won the ring and the second best defensive guard in the NBA history.
So at some point in life, was you not trying to imitate a certain basketball player moves or shot?
No.
Man, stop lying.
Only thing I try to imitate for Zeke. The only thing I tried to imitate for Zeke was how he dribbled the ball. I ain't trying to chew his gum. I ain't trying to walk like him. I ain't trying to do his mannerism.
No, I'm just saying like
I ain't even trying to talk like him.
No, listen, I'm talking about
Kobe trying to be Mike.
You said I'm talking about just trying to take certain moves. That
of course, you always take moves from people.
Okay,
yeah.
Don't knock Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
No, Kobe try to be Mike.
No, Kobe is better than Mike. Kobe elevated that motherfucker.
Nah, Mike. So that mean we get in this debate later in life, but that means you'll take Kobe over LeBron.
What?
You'll take Kobe over LeBron?
How dare you come on this show and cuss me out like that? Pull up to here. What?
You said Mike. You said you take Kobe over Mike. So therefore, the only two who ever get compared as players is Mike and LeBron.
Listen, LeBron is the GOAT. He's the greatest. And then it's Kobe, then it's Mike.
Okay.
God dog, man.
I got it different. Is LBJ, Mike, and Kobe.
I know what it is. I just be doing that trolling, especially people like JD. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, cause I'm just getting tired of this. I was arguing with JD today about Kobe. I mean, about Brian and Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the only years y'all talk about with Mike is 90.
Well, the three repeats he did.
Yeah, that's the only time they talk. Like,
I talk about Mike. I talk about me personally. Just me personally. I talk about Mike, his whole career. His 40 year, when he turned 40, he won better. That's when he needed to retire. When he turned 40, that's when even though he still averaged 22 points a game as a 40-year-old, which is good, but he wasn't playing as well. He wasn't moving as well. And you could tell he wasn't Mike anymore. Kobe, it's a selfish thing with me with Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I just think he was too selfish with his teammates. And that's dumb of me for thinking of that, but that's really how I felt. Like he was too selfish.
Last two. LBJ, of course, it's LBJ.
It's LBJ.
I threw that one in there because Paul Pierce had a point.
But no, but in that one series, Paul Pierce had it better than LBJ when he scored that 45.
One of Paul Pierce's old teammates, Antoine Walker.
Paul Pierce.
Hey, you better respect the shimmy. You better respect.
No, I like the shimmy, but the shimmy also got overweight. Also lost his luster playing basketball, so I would take Paul Pierce.
Boy, I'll tell you, your reason of being is funny some god doggone times. Shout out to Paul Pierce, man. A lot of
it's the truth though.
Yeah, Paul Pierce. Shout out to him, man. Great basketball player. No hate on Paul Pierce, as long as you don't hate on my boy LBZ. And we all good. We all good, Paul.
Hey, he finally getting Paul. I mean, Paul Pierce finally getting LBJ his flowers a little bit. Even though it hurts. That's gonna be hard.
Cut bench MLB edition pictures. I got 4 pictures for you.
Okay.
But one is the honorable mention because he happened to me a good season. Which is Hunter Brown.
Oh yeah, for them Astros.
Yeah, happened to me having
his ERA is good. His record is good. Yeah,
a 9-2,
but like a 2 point something ERA.
Yeah, throwing the ball well, always going deep into the games.
Right.
So when he on the mound, pretty much the Astros got a win. So he's the honorable mention.
Okay.
3. Are you gonna keep, cut him, or bench him?
Okay.
Art Scooble for the Tigers. Paul Skeens or Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers.
I'm benching Shohei. I'm keeping Skeens. No, hold up. I'm benching Skeens. No, I'm cutting Ohtani. I'm benching.
You cutting who?
I'm cutting Ohtani. I'm keeping Paul Skeens and benching Scoble.
Ooh. Explain that one, please.
All right. Paul Skeens has the best rookie's debut in baseball history. And also he's doing real well. And he pitching for a team that is irrelevant right now. Pittsburgh, you don't know nobody in Pittsburgh but him. And every time he goes on that mound, he pitches well. Scoble, I'm keeping Scoble because of the situation with Detroit. Without him pitching every 5 days, they game. Scoble is another pitcher who has a good ERA, playing with a first place team, and doing well with the pitching. I cut Ohtani for only one reason. He can't stay on. He can't pitch. He can't stay on the mound. He already had to.
In Ohtani's defense, he is coming back off of Tommy John surgery, and he has been pitching lately. I mean, they give him like 2-3 innings, but they just make.
I know they just working on men. They just working on men.
Working on men. I guarantee, like as the season go on and they get deeper, towards the end of the season, getting close to playoff time, where teams are fighting for spots and home field, whatever. I think they'll pitch Ohtani more. So yeah, his defense, he ain't pitching that many innings because
I'm talking about if even was he pitching, I would pick them 2 over him. I think Ohtani's best attribute is his hitting.
Wait, did you see some of the games he was pitching and for the Angels?
Yeah, and been many times he got rocked.
Oh my, okay.
But
I just seen Paul Skeens get knocked around. Hell, it was a couple of times I placed a parlay on him and he got rocked up. Only one.
That's because you put a parlay, he ain't want to win money.
Yeah, okay. This is a very tough one. What I damn sure know is I'm starting starting
Mhm.
Tyreek Scooble.
Right.
I know when he hit the mound, man, listen. Now, Paul Skeens kind of scares me a little bit because you can't get to him. You can't. I done seen teams, you know what I'm saying, get to him. It's
But
not
he,
it's not often happen, but I done seen it. Scooble, man, listen, I done seen him pitch 2 games ago.
oh yeah.
Against the Guardians, man. It was just like
But if you want to make an excuse for Skins, look at his team. He got a pitch perfect because they don't give him no runs.
I mean, I look at the Tigers team. It ain't like besides who maybe Javier.
And no, you got Hunter Green. I mean not Hunter. You got Zach McKissick. You got
Okay, the Pirates got Cruz, who's in a slump.
yeah, he in a slump.
That's not the Tigers' fault.
I think they still. No, they don't got McCatchen no more.
Yeah, they do. They still got Andrew.
We got Andrew. Andrew ain't, but Andrew is not McCatchen no more. That sounds stupid. Andrew ain't McCatchen no more. But I would put it like this. I'll take the Tigers lineup over the Pirates lineup any day.
Again, and I would take Scooble. I'm starting them, keeping them, whatever you want to put it.
I agree with Scuba.
I'm benching. See this now. This is a tough part for me. Only why it's tough is because I want to see. I don't know if that's part of Pittsburgh plan, but it's a whole bunch of games I done seen them only pitch Paul Skeens 5 innings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Like I don't know why they don't pitch him more deeper into games. I don't know if that's them trying to preserve his arm and don't want to put.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to see. Like I said, Scooble, he going at least 7, maybe 8, depending on
Scoville.
how the game going. And he just had 10 strikeouts his last outing.
Who? Skeens?
Yeah, no, Scooble.
Yeah, against us. One day against us.
I know the last I seen him when he was really pitching, really in the rotation, the man will do this thing with Anaheim. You know, he coming back off of Tommy John surgery. So far, the innings he had pitched, he been looking good.
Yeah.
He getting more and more. So for me, I'm Tariq Scooble. I'm starting. I'm cutting. This is tough, man. This is tough. But I'm gonna agree with you, Kels. This is tough, and I'm tired of agreeing with you for the day. This is
yeah,
I'm gonna bench Paul Skeens and I'm gonna cut Ohtani.
Okay.
That's a very tough one, but
they all great pitchers. Don't get it wrong. They all great pitchers.
Definitely.
They all can give you wins. They all can give you innings.
Three of the futures, though.
Right.
I'm even hearing talks on is it possible Pittsburgh could trade Paul Skeens?
They need to.
Man, listen.
To get some. Man, look. They need and you know who they gonna trade them to? One of them damn Dodgers, New York Mets.
Man, he go to the Dodgers.
The Dodgers got too many. Man, they can't pitch all them players.
He's a pitcher. What you mean they can't pitch all them players?
I mean, they can't pitch all them pitchers. I mean, they can, but damn. You have Ohtani, Clayton Kershaw, Blake Snell. I think they got Walker Buehler, if I'm not mistaken. They got a lot of pitchers. I gotta look up their pitchers, but their pitching staff is the only team that I would.
One of them will be gone. One of them will be gone. Maybe even 2 if they can land a Paul Skeens.
But I think he will go to the Yankees before he'll go to the Dodgers because the Yankees need pitchers.
That'll make me mad, man. They got a nice pitcher. They got Carlos Rodon. They got Max Fried. They got
But they aces gone.
Who?
It was on the tip of my tongue. He was with the cuz what's that dude name? It'll come to me in a minute, but I forget. I know I had him on my fantasy team too. I forgot him. Forgot his name.
The Yankees?
Yeah. He was the ace and he came into the season with an elbow injury. Hold up, let me see.
Still got Clark Smith as well.
No, he gone. Clark Smith gone. He got Tommy John surgery.
That's right, he did.
He haven't having Tommy John. What is that dude's name? He played. I forget.
I did see Clark Smith had
He got Tommy John surgery now.
Damn, man. See, people got to understand it's hard throwing them baseballs like that, man. For all
that torque they do to their elbows and their shoulder. I mean, you putting the throw at 99 miles per hour fast, but you know how much arm strength you have to have.
A lot.
And then on top of Otani hitting a baseball too.
That's a lot. Old school versus new school NFL champions edition. I know this kind of difficult for you, Kel, because I said champions edition. So bear with me. Bear with me.
I'm a champion heart.
Bear with me. I'm a try to make this as simple as possible. You know what I'm saying? You know,
See,
bear with you. Actually, I'm gonna bear with you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go to 2007, 2008 Patriots, 2020, 2021 Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Start with the receivers. I kind of receivers up on you because I think that was kind of Troy Brown or Marquez Vaz-Scantling.
I'm going with Troy Brown.
Hold on, what did I say?
Hold up. I am. So David Rules laugh. And you about to laugh at this one. You clapping? What?
Otani will be the GOAT. Hey.
And what? Pitching or hitting though? I just think hitting.
Alright, period. I'm not gonna argue with that.
No, but I'm going with Troy Brown.
Troy Brown.
Yeah, Troy Brown is one of the Troy Brown is the most versatile player that New England had. He could play corner, he could play special team, and he was a reliable second option to Tom Brady that year.
Yeah. That year, that season, that whole season. Even though they lost that Super Bowl to the Giants, I still I'll take Troy Brown myself. Lawrence Maroney, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. This
was kind of hard because not hard, but I would take Lawrence Maroney. Lawrence Maroney at that time was one of the the good running back for New England. They had Kevin Falk too to back him up. He rushed for 805 yards that year with 6 touchdowns and helped New England get to the Super Bowl. I would take Maroney over Helaire.
I agree. I take Lawrence Maroney as well. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he was coming into the season, had a lot of high hopes. Again, injury. He's another one that suffered the injury bug. Between them two, give me Lawrence Maroney.
He had a good year too, though. That Super Bowl year, he rushed for 803 yards and 4 touchdowns and caught 36 passes. So he had a good year.
Great year. Rodney Harrison and the Honey Badger.
Oh, I have to take the Honey Badger on this.
Ooh.
Rodney Harris didn't have no interceptions. He probably beat them all in tackles, but the Honey Badger that year had 6 interceptions. And the Honey Badger was the leader on that Kansas City team that led. This when Chris Jones was just getting into his own, but everybody knew the Honey Badger was the rock and the heart and the soul of the backfield. So I'm going to take the Honey Badger over Rodney Harris, even though Rodney Harris will hurt you coming across the middle. even though he was dirty. But that's another thing.
Respect. Asante Samuel and Chavius Ward.
Asante Samuel shut down corner. Him and Deion had a little spark debate on who's better, but everybody know Deion better. But Asante Samuel was one of them.
Samuel need to get 15 minutes of fame with that one. He need to get a little bit.
But Asante Samuel was one of the best lockdown corners at that time in 2007.
Yeah, definitely.
Ward was all right, but it was but Samuel, you weren't getting nothing past him.
Yeah, Asante Samuel was a dog out there.
And his son.
Grunt and Kelsey at the tight end position.
Now this one I'm gonna have to call a tie. Because
you'll call a tie on today when we ain't sit behind. Look at that.
No, I said I will, but one person always told me to stand on it, so I'm about to stand on this one. Give me Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce had 105 catches that year. Grunt was great with New England. Grunt helped them get to the title, but Kelce was the one who led the league. I think he almost led the league in catches that year as a tight end, which is hard. So give me Kelce over Grunt.
I agree. Last one. Some may call him the future. Some may call him the future GOAT. Some may think he's the GOAT now. Mahomes, Brady.
Just for this year, that's between the 2 years. I'm going with Brady. Brady had one of them years that everybody's
my bad. Quit lying, boy. I'm just like, what the hell? Quit lying, boy.
That's why I put it up. I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Well, go ahead, Kill. Okay, go ahead.
I'm taking Brady. With this one, Brady threw over 4,806 yards with 50 touchdowns. 50 touchdowns that year. Only with 8 interceptions, which is a great stat. Even though Patrick Mahomes did do great that year.
Did he win the Super Bowl that
year?
Did he win the Super Bowl that year? Patrick Mahomes? Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes won that Super Bowl.
Brady, right? It
took a hat catch to beat them though, but Brady was undefeated until then. So you can't knock that. But I'm taking Brady over Patrick Mahomes any time of day. Anytime.
Lost in the biggest game.
Did he lose or did that catch help him? He lost. I mean, it's gonna be an L anyway.
Coming from a man that say, "Hey, when the team win, the quarterback get all the credit."
Okay? They do. That's why I said the quarterback position is the most overrated position in that field.
Just take the criticism and call it a day. Take it. You win some, you lose some. Hey, the NFC North. Let's talk about these schedules. Let's talk about these teams. Let's give what we think the team's going to end regular season record prediction. Let's get this started early. Again, we 8 Sundays away, babies. Football.
Right.
You said what?
And I know, and people gonna hate me for this one, but I'm just gonna be trying to be truthful as I can.
Well, go ahead, take the floor then. Go ahead, be truthful.
You talk about the Browns?
We can start.
I'm gonna start with the AFC winners or the AFC North winners. It gonna be Baltimore again. Baltimore.
Oh, the Kales got Baltimore to win the division.
Baltimore was what, 14-2 last year, or something like that? No, they won that. It was what? I would say they go down a little bit. They might be like 12 in 17 games. 12-5 this year.
Oh, Baltimore?
Yeah. Because I think teams gonna get hit to Lamar and Derrick Henry running the ball. And they still need outside receiver. I mean, they picked up D-Hop, but D-Hop is not D-Hop. Still, Zay Flowers still has not had that breakout year. And Mark Andrews another year older. So they might be looking to replace him with Isaiah Likely. And their defense got a little older. But their defense got stronger in the cornerback position with Alexander. But we'll see how Alexander is.
That pissed me off. That pissed me off.
Huh?
That pissed me off.
Yeah. But hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. The Pittsburgh Steelers just got Jalen Ramsey and Smith. So I think Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers now in the fold, I think they might go the typical Pittsburgh Steelers 9-8. Tomlin another miracle season. They picked up Metcalf. They also picked up Ramsey. And they got another corner. They get picked up Ramsey, and they picked up Smith, and they picked up Aaron Rodgers. So I think they might go 9-8. The Bengals is gonna be a tough one with me. They got Joe Burrow, Chase, T. Higgins. Though I ain't not worried about their offense, but they defense. They ain't even signed their number one pick yet. It's Shamar Stewart.
Nope.
So. And they still having it out with Trey Hendricks, their best pass rusher, but they also but that offense with that offense they can score. I'm gonna say they might go 9-8 too. I think that's a 9-8 team. Now to my Brownies. Our first 5 schedule of the year is one of the toughest, roughest schedule ever. So I would have to say, I don't know who our quarterback will be. If it's Flacco, we're going to be into some games. And then if it's Pickett, shit, I don't know. But I'm just going to go ahead and say we're going to be 6-10. 6-11.
See, that's more wins than what a lot of people give it. I'm hearing the Browns only going to win 4 games.
Yeah, no.
5 games.
Because if we really look at our roster, we got talent. We got talent on the defensive side of the ball. We have Myles Garrett, one of the best deep end. We also have our linebacker core got better with the signing of the UCLA dude, Corey. I can't say his last name, so I ain't gonna even try. I wish JOK was healthy, but we upgraded our linebackers position.
Up the game, for real.
We got our corners. If Emerson, Newsom, and Ward come back to where they was a year ago, and Schwartz play his aggressive scheme of defense we get after the quarterback, I think the Browns can win 6. On the offensive side, we need a lot of work. It's gonna have to be Krishan Jenkins. Gonna have to be Nick Chubb. The old Nick Chubb. And we got to find another wide receiver. Is that Cedric Tillman? Or would Deontay Johnson become one of the receivers? We still got Joko, which is a good tight end. Our offensive line, I say who? I said it wrong.
Yeah, Njoku.
Well, the Chief, what I'm saying? So we got the Chief. So, but our offensive line, Conklin back is healthy. Batonio back is healthy. Wyatt Taylor is healthy. We picked up Jenkins from the Chicago Bears, which hopefully he either play the other tackle, the left tackle, or DeJuan Jones come back. Our depth on our offensive line, just in case we get injured, is better. But we have to solve the darn quarterback position.
The damn quarterback. You said
I don't care who quarterbacking. Hell, it's Shador Sanders. Why keep calling that? I'm thinking about Boston. It's Shador Sanders look better than anybody on that field. Play him. Hell, if Gabriel Dillon look better, play him. I don't care. We just need a quarterback who gonna play well. I'm getting tired of Cleveland and these damn quarterbacks. I'm about to go try out. Shit.
Hell no.
I might well go.
You said you're tired of Cleveland and these quarterbacks. Hell no, you'll go out there and really mess everything up.
I ain't like the other quarterbacks doing great.
Hey, I take them over you, Kills. You're not a proven winner you're not a proven winner, man. Right
man,
now,
I'm a proven winner at everything I do.
Let me address Simp real quick. You said the champions here. You won the championship last year? Did you win a championship last year? In Wakanda?
Oh, Simp?
Yeah.
No, Ivan won it.
Oh, that was
Simp won in the championship. Simp won it the year before.
That was 2 years ago. Simp won it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? You are a champion, so you can call yourself champions here. Hey, myself.
Like you in the 5th round.
Huh?
This way, hold up.
I'm taking likely in the 5th round. Hey, I would love to see you do that. But all props to you, Sim. You are a champion, so you can say the champions here. I'm a champion. I can say the champions here.
Oh shit! What happened? Hello? Yeah. Well, it seems like we have a technical difficulty at this time, but he'll be back on here. He was just talking about Simp. If we take likely with the fifth round pick, you likely not to win this year. So go ahead and take him at tight end, which is some other body in. And so I mean, I do have one coming because I worked really, really hard to try to get one. So, and I got this bet with him, so it's coming. Thank you, Seth, for willing that in for me. But once again, it's like, it's going to be tough to win one. Winning a championship is real tough. It's not easy to win a championship. It's hard to win one. But, if you got the will and the way, you'll win one. Back to the AFC North teams. What do y'all think? Y'all think who the better team, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, or Cleveland? And how would y'all rank them in that order or a different order?
Well, not bad, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cool.
No, I don't know what the hell just happened. Like the power just flicked out and
hey,
yeah, but I'm back. I'm back. Kills, we're gonna take this chip against Spivey. Oh my goodness.
You didn't see this one. Hold up.
I ain't see which one.
This one.
Ryan got one comment. I'm calling.
And all I did is one. I'm getting that one.
Don't you know by now?
Easy does it.
No. Don't you know by now? They like to troll, man. He trolling. Hey. He trolling you right now. Ain't no way. Damn, you about to win a mother.
And why is that? Why I can't win one? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why are you so convicted in your statement that I can't win one?
Tomorrow is the day.
The day you get your championship bet. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I'm hating.
That's how you feel?
No, congratulations, though. I'm just going to take it, so.
No.
I'm taking it. It's going to be Brian. It's going to be Kel. It's going to be Kel's the Truth on there. And I'm changing my name this year, fantasy-wise.
To no playoff making Kels, right?
No, I'm going to be Beat Twine's ass.
Hey, listen, man. When you great like myself, we understand, you know what I'm saying? But we want all the smoke. We're not running from nothing. We're not running from nothing or nobody. Nothing or nobody. Understand that. Understand.
Yeah, understand.
Now, again, I may need you tomorrow to orchestrate traffic on the streets as I go pick up yet another. I ain't gonna start, man. I ain't gonna start.
Yeah, another championship. Okay, you back to back champ. Okay, you know, but it's hard to three-peat. So it's gonna be hard for you to three-peat. I mean, you got people coming for you. You know,
I heard it was hard. I heard it was hard to repeat.
It been a lot of teams who repeated, man. Come on now, it been a lot of teams who repeat. The Kansas City Chiefs repeated, but they couldn't three-peat. So it's been a lot of teams who repeated, but couldn't get to that three-peat, which is great. Everybody did a two-peat. What's a two-peat? And don't say I haven't done it yet because you was about to say
You ain't did a one-peat. You ain't did nothing. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Baltimore, like we've been talking about them for the past couple of seasons, and what they do is Super Bowl or nothing for them. I don't see Kansas City going nowhere. They getting Rashid Rice back, just another weapon for Patrick Mahomes. Even though it's gonna be another year older for Travis Kelce, I think Travis Kelce might shock some people this year on how he played for real.
And what makes you think that?
I just got a feeling, man.
Because he got something to prove, or everybody think he's shot?
He really don't have nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? Champion. I mean, he could have retired this past if he wanted to. So anybody who don't have nothing to prove. But I think Baltimore can end the season. I do think they're going to win the division. I agree with you with that. I just don't trust Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on the whole Aaron Rodgers hype train. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the same thing when we went to New York, the Aaron Rodgers hype train. Although New York offensive line was kind of iffy, but Aaron Rodgers ain't did nothing to you know what I'm saying, change that. Kels, we getting this one for real. Oh my goodness. He's another Brian whom in his league ain't won the chip yet, and I end up winning it my rookie season. Eliminated him. I do think Baltimore. I think Baltimore getting the season 13-3. I think Pittsburgh.
13-4, 13-3,
13-4. I'm sorry. Pittsburgh. I like Caleb Johnson. I like the draft pick of Caleb Johnson to go along with Jalen Warren, which I think possibly in the near future he could take over that backfield from Jalen Warren. That's how much I like Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
They just traded for Juno Smith. As you.
But they got Pat Fairmore. I ain't understand that, even though Arthur Smith does.
Let you tell us somebody about to get traded, huh? Oh, Patty Pat about to get traded, huh? Let Kels tell it.
Hey, if I'm Pat Fairmore, I'll be in the end. Man, look, man, I wasn't getting the ball now. I'm definitely ain't getting the ball now. That's Arthur Smith, boy.
I see Pittsburgh winning 9. I see Cincinnati winning 10, and I see the Browns getting. I see the Browns getting about. Man, I don't know, man.
Look, we good for 6.
I'm gonna roll with you, Kevin, and say 6, man.
We good for 6, man.
Because
and I'm calling it out right now. This July 7th. The Browns being Cincinnati the first game of the year.
We always knock on Cincinnati. I appreciate everybody for tuning in on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like we see tonight. Appreciate everybody for tuning on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Keep supporting that channel as well. Man, we taking off. We doing good, man, for all the support of y'all, man. We got to keep continuing to give y'all what y'all want and what y'all need, which is to be in the zone with your boys Spivey and Kills. It's Friday. Y'all stay safe, y'all. We out of here.
Peace.
Party like the Cavs, we gotta let them know.
You are now locked in with Antoine Spivey. This is EnDaZone Sports.